Thanks for tuning in to my channel, Beyond the Rant. Please subscribe and please follow me on Instagram where I just kind of take random pictures of whatever I feel like is interesting. Um, at me underscore adventures. Me underscore adventures. All right, I'll get that out of the way. Now, back in June, middle of June, I made a decision to change my life drastically. I'm talking about like so much so that physically and mentally, I'm not that same person that I was. How? How did I make that change? And more importantly, why did I make that change? And maybe there's some of you out there that are overweight and you know that you have to lose weight because of your health. Maybe you're 40 years old or 50 years old or 45 years old and you're not old, but you're not young anymore. And if you continue on how you're eating and the lifestyle you have, something catastrophic is going to happen in your health, as in you might get diabetes, you might get a heart problems, you might get a stroke or something catastrophic. And a lot of you out there, you're in my generation. I'm 37 years old, and if I was continuing on the same trajectory as I was, in 10 years from now, I would be totally 100% depressed and probably having some physical problems. And the funny thing was that back then I thought I was healthy. I thought I was fit and I thought I was healthy. That's the crazy part about it. And until I was honest with myself, and then I had a goal, I had a vision, then, only then did I realize, you know what, I really do have to change myself physically, and let's see what happens. See, so in 30 days, I lost 30 pounds. Literally, I lost 30 pounds. It wasn't a crash diet. I was fasting because I'm Muslim, and I was fasting in the month of Ramadan, but I did not, I made it a point, a resolution to myself that I would not eat anything unhealthy, that I would drink a lot of water throughout the night. And, if you know about fasting, you know what happens to some people. They gain a lot of weight. They pig out, they're fasting all day and they pig out at night and they go to sleep. That's it. But I made a decision that I was not going to do that. I was not going to be that person this year, because for 30 years or whatever, 25 years, I've been fasting every month, every Ramadan, and same old. Everybody says the same thing, They say they're going to lose weight or they're going to be healthy this year, but they never do. And I was that same person. But so I made the decision, and I lost a drastic amount of weight, and it was fat, and I felt awesome. I looked much better, and that changed something inside of me. That I looked at myself in a different way. I said to myself, if I can stop myself from eating these drugs, which I 100% believe they are the same as heroin and cocaine. I'm talking about sugars and just eating in general, eating that junk food. It's chemically made to be addictive. I think 100% it should be treated like an opiate. Okay, that's it. That's my point about that. But I changed my life, and I started listening to different mentors like John Ashraf. You can find him on YouTube or Facebook, and Bob Proctor. And these guys are students of other, self-help, I guess you can call it. I don't think it's self-help. I think it's more like self-building or personal development, because people might look at me now and be like, wow, that guy is stuck on himself. He is always like stuck on himself. Why? It's like, you know what? It's my body. If I'm not going to be stuck on myself, who else is? Who else knows their body other than yourself? You know if you have to make a change. You know if there's something not right. And I knew there was something not right mentally and physically, so I had to change it. Because otherwise I would be, caught in the same rut all my life, and I had to make a change. And now I feel awesome. And now I have another goal. I have a goal of reaching, 7% body fat, which I know I can do it. All you have to do to reach any goal is to have a vision and you write it down. You write down your goal and you strive for that goal to be accomplished every day. You know, like for example, if you want to lose weight, you know, and you make it your purpose, you know, for to lose weight in 6 months, I want to lose 50 pounds, for example. Okay, so you have to do research. You have to do some research. You have to maybe talk to me, talk to somebody at the gym, talk to somebody at the health food store that can give you an honest opinion. You know, you can be a judge of character and do your own homework and just kind of know what you want. You know, I looked at somebody's frame. I looked at Jason Statham's frame. A lot of people don't know this, but he is short. I don't care what you say, that guy is short. The reason why I know he's short because he was standing in front of me in line at a Coffee Bean on Sunset, and that guy was maybe he was eye level. He has a big forehead, and he was just as tall as I am, maybe an inch taller. Maybe that was because of his platform shoes, but the guy is maybe 5'6", okay, 5'6", and he's cut and he's built, and I don't care what you say, I'm not going to back down from that height that he has. So I said to myself, okay, he has an awesome body. I want to look like him. You know, what do I have to do to look like him? So I did my research, and every choice of food or hanging out with friends that I made was surrounded by the fact that I made a decision to look like that. Now, if I eat that pizza, is it going to help me looking like that, or is it going to hurt me? Of course, you know the answer to that. So everything was kind of framed around that question: is it going to hurt me or help me? And I stuck to it. And after about a month, man, I felt awesome, and I looked so much better. And here's the pictures. So you can see here that this last picture is of me a couple days ago, and these other two pictures were of me that back in 2004. 2004, you can tell I lost a lot of weight, but this picture here, this was September. Sorry, not September. It was beginning of my fast, which was like middle of June. So from this point to this point, that's how long it's been. And it's very difficult, but if you surround yourself with people that have the same mindset as you, that have the same goals as you, it's going to be much easier. And I'm sorry to say this, but a lot of my friends, you know, I no longer spend so much time with them anymore because it's just, you know, I don't want to go out and just eat, you know, at a restaurant because I know the food is, you know, loaded with sodium and just processed junk that I don't want to put in my body because I know it's going to affect me in a physical sense. And I don't want to do that. And some people say, oh, well, you can have a cheat meal here and there. No, I don't want a cheat meal because it's my lifestyle to eat healthy. Yes, I'll have a tablespoon of rice once in a while, but I'm not going to load my plate up because it's my cheat day. No, I'm not cheating myself anymore. And I swear, have a purpose, have someone that you can look up to and kind of copy. You know, I didn't look at Dwayne Johnson's body because he's huge. I'm not a big guy. I'm a small guy. So I have to look at people that had the same kind of frame as me, and I want to strive for that look because if that human can do it, I can do it too. Because you know why? I'm a human, and it's so crazy because man, your self, your old self, is gonna tell you, oh, it's too hard. Oh, come on, you're fine. You look good. You look fine. You're average. At least you're not drinking a whole liter of soda, like that guy. But you're fine. You can do it next year. Do it next year. That's what yourself is going to say to you. But you have to fight that because that self is a lie. He's been lying or she's been lying to you because it's all these surroundings around us, all this corporations putting these, you know, messages in our mind that it's okay to be like this. It's okay to, hey, live up to your fat. Why? Why should you live up to your fat? You have kids, right? Do you want to be alive when they're teenagers or graduating high school or going to college? If you want to be alive, then I suggest you can change your habit. But it's your body, it's your life. But when it affects me, you know, taxes, you know, diabetes is a big problem. It's a big, and also cancer, I think, is caused by all these, you know, these processed foods. I mean, of course, that's another topic we can go into, but you have to have a focus. You have to know what you want, and you have to want it. You can't, no one can convince you to become healthy. you have to know that, you know what, it's time that I have to get healthy. So it is a tough journey, but I guarantee you, once you start on this journey and you see your body change for the better, you're gonna cry at night and say to yourself, why did I not do this years ago? Because you will you will have a new life. I promise you. I promise you. Your life will improve so much better. It only takes a month, 2 months. I guarantee you. Follow the plan, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna start posting more videos of what I did to change myself, and I hope it can help you. So please subscribe to my channel. Please like me on Instagram, me_adventures, and also follow me on Facebook. The links are right here.